Hello and merry meet. And this is something I honestly never thought I'd be saying, but this is the very last box. So we're going to cut it open and we'll be back. So happy you didn't have to see me struggle getting that open. So if you had been a subscriber and this is what it would look like, you have this lovely paper and everything wrapped around it, and we're going to dump everything out as best we can and not spill. And again, we'll be right back. And here we are. That struggle bust is real. And there was always in this subscription, and this was a monthly subscription, lots and lots and lots of things to navigate. So the Witch's box was a joy to get in that they're, oh Lord, doing more than one thing at a time. There were so many months where things were definitely, I got these things and I really don't know what to do with them, or I don't understand them. And somehow Elena was very intuitive in that for me. She would send things I didn't know I needed until after I got them. And needed was a relative term because, well, there's wants and needs, and, well, let's just... Anyway, it would come with a welcome letter and this cute little clip putting everything together. You received a tarot card and Book of Shadow pages, and so we'll go through like we usually did and explore. I know some people like to look at the stuff, other people like me like to read, then we look. So dearest witches, here we are, the last box to ever go out. That is so sad. It's both a celebration of what we have all experienced together over the last 5.5 years, as well as a bittersweet goodbye. As most of you know, this isn't the end, it's a transformation, a deepening into our evolution. So this last box is a representation of that. The items in this box serve to give you some supplies that will be needed for those of you that will be going to join the School of Holy Witchery. And for those of you that are moving in a different direction, the items in this box will serve to stock up your witch's altar stock. The deep dive video will give you the information you need about these items, as will the Book of Shadow pages. Excuse me. And as always, thank you for joining me on this journey. I'm thrilled to continue forward in our new connections and explorations of this life as a witch together. Deepest blessings always, Elena. And in this box is a Book of Shadows journal, which I believe would be this, because this is kind of the only book looking thing. I did move forward and have joined the School of Holy Witchery, and am in my first month. But as some of you may or may not know, I'm in the process of needing to move. This is not a personal choice. Well, in part, it probably would have been a personal choice, but the fact that I now must move is something that was not particularly in my control. So the decision was made, and we're working on packing up and figuring out where to go next. And in the midst of this, my husband was admitted to the hospital and has pneumonia, so that's been a fun treat. We didn't have a lot of knowledge of what was going on because there are a lot of things that they have not been able to give us answers to. So we're still waiting on that and test results and other things to come back, but he has since been released. There were other things as far as cancer of the lungs also being a possibility. So right now my plate is very full, and I have not had a chance to fully explore the School of Holy Witchery and the first installment, but it is, as I understand, a learning process in a module form that you go through the process and the steps of things. And moving forward, there's a very real chance we're going to have to pause, because it's just to devote the time and attention while I'm trying to pack up and move and dealing with my husband being sick. Yeah, there's just only so much you can do. But we do have things to replace in the unboxings, and those will be at some point coming in shortly, that coincide with all of this. Anyway, so in the live video on this that Elena did, there were, she said, several options of several things that had different designs on them, and that the deep dive video was supposed to have been available but wasn't, and for whatever complications or issues they may having, it's not going to be available anytime soon, but to check back, and at some point it will be. So moving forward, there is, I'm not sure what that is. This is the symbol of the new school, and something else we're supposed to use, which is the Rose Serpent Crescent Sigil, made for us by Laura Ellison of Your Sacred Life. There is a Book of Shadow page on Copal, and apparently we have a roll of charcoal, an oracle card, a Book of Shadow page on Rose, and a Serpent Crescent Sigil. And I could have swore, yeah, it doesn't say that. Book of Shadow, incense. So I'm guessing this is the charcoal. I already got the oracle card. This is the sigil, the page, and the page. Book of Shadow, book of page on Rose, Serpent Crescent Sigil, resin. Okay. Oh, okay. So